Hello world, this is Jeffrey, JGB146 Blake, and we are back for episode 2 of the Metagross Madnesss series. Today we'll be featuring a match against Drampa Garbodor. It's a challenging matchup that I probably need to get better at, but the Garbotoxin Garbodor really made things interesting. With that, we'll dig in. Okay, so we're against Psychic Colorless, Rayquaza coin. I wonder, it could be Rayquaza. Could also be Espeon Garb or Drampa Garb. And we're going to start our Mimikyu. Not ideal, but not horrible. We do have an in hand and a Brigette, so we'll definitely be going for that turn 1 Brigette. Okay, so we see a Garb, so it's not Mega Ray. That's probably slightly better for us. Okay, so I'm just going to do Brigette to start off. And we'll get a Vulpix. Okay, so all of the Metangs are there. We're missing. We've got one Metagross prized. Wow. 2 Rare Candy. Got an in our hand. Looks like a Sycamore is prized. And I'm missing a couple. That's 4 prizes. That's all I'm coming up with. The Hex. Pretty sure we play 1 Hex. So that's prize. No, the Hex is in our hand. Okay. I don't know. Oh, well, we've got 1 Max Potion here. And I didn't see another one, so I guess 1 Max Potion is prized. I think we're going to Ultra Ball away one of the energies. Actually, do we want to Ultra Ball currently? We're going to attach this here for sure. We could Ultra Ball and get a 3rd Beldum, or we could wait and Ultra Ball next turn. I think we wait. So we'll just click done. Because if we wait, we can go ahead and be at least guaranteed to have one of the Beldums up to a Metang next turn. And that's obviously good for us. So we'll do that. We'll discard the Metal Energy and the Hex, so that we'll have an energy in the discard. Okay, so it is Drampa Garb. We don't play any special energy, so that's not frightening to us. Alright. Okay, so Ultra Ball. I'm just going to go for the Metang. And if we find ourselves lucky enough to get a Rare Candy and a Metagross, then we can evolve the other. So evolve here and play the in. We do get another Beldum. We did not get Rare Candy, did not get Metagross. We do have a Lele. We also have an in for next turn, so we'll probably just wait and use that. I'm going to go ahead and retreat Mimikyu into Vulpix, and we'll use Vulpix's Beacon attack. We want to go ahead and attach an energy. I can see argument for attaching it anywhere. I'm going to go for Metang though, because that's our most likely Metagross for next turn. There's definitely an argument to attaching it to the Alolan Vulpix as well. Anyway, get a Metang and a Metagross, and again we have the extra Beldum, so that we can potentially end up with 2 Metagross online next turn if everything went swimmingly. played all of one item, and that probably won't change. I mean, yes, we'll play more items, but the challenge comes when that guy gets here. Wow. Putting him in the active. He's really banking on that float stone coming before we're able to attack. Which, if we get an energy, well, I guess it takes 2 turns. We have to get an energy and 2 Metagross. And instead we're getting 0 Metagross. And now we have some trouble, because we no longer get our abilities at all. So we're going to have to manually power up, and we will go ahead, evolve here. Kind of tempted to not play down the last Beldum so that we can play down a Lele, since our abilities are turned off. Having the extra Pokemon on the bench doesn't really help. I don't think we want to attach yet, because that's just going to add items. We can attach this energy. We can attach it to either. I'm going to attach it again to the bench, because he may KO the Vulpix next turn. And then we're definitely going to N. I don't think there's, like I said, we don't want to attach the Choice Band because it gives Garb a target to Field Blower and add items for us. Although if he's only Field Blowing 1, that might actually be good for us, but he wastes it. Okay. So we did get an Ultra Ball, so we get the Metagross this turn at least. Now we're kind of wishing we had the Field Blower in hand. We're going to discard the Oricorio, and unfortunately we have to discard an item. I think we just discard the Rescue Stretcher, because if we're going to play Sycamore, it's not going to be any good for us anyway. So we do that. Get Metagross number 1. And cry because our abilities are turned off. So get him up. And I think that's it for this turn. We'll just beacon. And the upside is that we may not have to Sycamore everything away, because he's going to want to play in, if he can, to get rid of our Metagross that we picked up. So, yeah, small upside, but it's an upside. And really what we're looking for at this point is quite simply a Field Blower and or a Lysandre. So Drampa is currently hitting for 80. Eventually you can hit for 150. But we can take a KO if we just get an energy this turn. So we're going to go ahead and promote there. We will attach to the Choice Band, and we'll play via Seeker. Choice Band here. So we need either an energy off of our N, or we need a Field Blower. We get both. I am not going to play the Field Blower yet, because he would just get to reattach it next turn. But I will play the energy down, and I will take the KO. the most worthless prizes we could have gotten. We don't need Rare Candy, but thanks. And I'm honestly not 100% sure what we want to do next turn. There's sort of no reason to play Brigette. Well, good. In helps us, even though we lose cards. There weren't many cards that we had that we wanted to play. We still didn't want to play the Field Blower. Don't really want to play these either. So he trash lanches for 110. Wow, we've played more items than I had realized. But we're not going to play any more this turn. So I think we're just going to end again. We could. So the one item we could play is an Ultra Ball, but that puts us into 2-hit KO range. Well, 2-hit KO range down the line. Like, he'd still have to 3-hit KO this Metagross. And that would be fine, but we really don't want to allow that until we've taken out that Garb. So I think we just play in again, really looking for more Metagrosses, and we did not get them. So I still think it's correct to not play the Beldum. Obviously playing Tapu Lele would be silly. So I guess we're going to go ahead and use our GX attack and see if that can help us out. So algorithm, we will get 2 Metagross, we will get a Lysandre, we'll get a Potion, and I guess another Energy. So obviously the 2 Metagrosses we want to evolve. Lysandre will take out the Garbodor, the ability block Garbodor. Max Potion, this guy's gonna be at like 220 damage, so that's rough. You could argue that I should have I should have grabbed a Field Blower as well, because we're going to ultimately lose this Metagross before we can power up another one. I also probably should have been attaching energy this whole time, every time we had it, to the bench. Okay, so he did not in our hand away, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to go here. We're going to go here. We are going to bench the baby. We're at least now finally going to attach an energy here, which is relevant because we'll be able to use our abilities next turn. We're also probably going to make a play with Mimikyu on one of our following turns, so look out for that when it comes. I think now though we just Lysandre and KO. Unfortunately, we are going to take a loss here. But there's really nothing that we could do because of my failing to attach energy, which is definitely a mistake. I don't know if we would have had the chance previously. I haven't counted to say one way or the other. We will be able to take a KO on Lele if he actually attacks with Lele, which will take us down to 1 prize, which we'll probably be able to get off of Mimikyu, like using Mimikyu. That that sucks for us. We're now in trouble. The super rod, okay. I was looking for a rescue stretcher and I didn't see one. Okay. So that was painful. I think I hold the choice band because I can't use it now anyway. I'm going to play Brigette because I don't have another supporter, just to thin my deck in case he ends. We'll get a Vulpix, and we're not going to grab the other Lele. And then we'll click done. Might have been a mistake to play the Brigette because it let him know that our hand was garbage. Okay, so we can Lysandre something. I guess we Lysandre this Trubbish. You'll have to waste an energy attachment. What do we have left? We have 170, and he is currently going to hit for 180. I guess, yeah, I think we have to Lysandre the Trubbish, try to buy ourselves another turn. It's 2 energy retreat, so that's at least good for us. Except that he has Flintstones out the wazoo. So we're now down to 1 prize, and if we top deck Field Blower, no, we have to top deck a VS Seeker or a Sycamore to be in this. Got the VS Seeker, but I probably have failed to play a Sycamore, huh? We just have Lysandres and in. So if in is very, very kind to us, we can win this with a Field Blower and an energy. That's probably asking for way too much, and that's still not actually a win. So we're going to lose the following turn no matter what, but we still try. And that's that. Unfortunately, we are very susceptible to ability denial from Garb, and that's something I don't yet know how to properly play around. You could make an argument that I should have used the Field Blower earlier on. That's the main thing that stands out in my mind. But in any case, we'll go ahead, we'll wrap up for today. Probably see more of that particular matchup in the future after I have a better idea how to handle it. But with that, this is Jeffrey, signing off. See you next time.